In 2011, Council received $20 million from the Hunter Infrastructure and Investment Fund to be spent on vineyard roads over 4 years. The task focused on Broke and McDonald's roads. The roads are vital because they're the main transport links throughout the vineyard precinct.
The existing road out here was quite narrow and didn't have any amenity for pedestrians or cyclists.
Well, wine country roads have been behind the 8 ball for many years. If you think of the success of the Hunter Expressway in recent years, which was nearly a $2 billion project, we got the funds, it got it built eventually, and it's made such a difference. Here in Broke Road, it's going to make such an important difference, not just for the locals, who obviously will benefit, but for the million or more tourists that come to the region every year. You know, we as a region need to showcase our region. We need to have the right road system to underpin and support that growth. It's just such a good thing for wine country territory.
Once the projects are scoped up, once we identify a project, we have to go through an investigation process, survey, geotech, flora and fauna. And once we have that information, we then go through a design process. The process of preparing a set of plans to allow the construction to happen.
To manage the project, Council formed a project control group, and RMS were an important team member in that project control group.
This is a very large twin roundabout construction. The existing intersection here was an offset T. It had a very small construction footprint compared to the new roundabout treatment. When we've done the environmental assessment, we've identified habitat trees and important flora and fauna that we've had to maintain. In the design process, we've actually adjusted the design to make sure we maximise the amount of native vegetation. So you drive along the roads here and they've got the canopy of trees. We wanted to really maintain that. For this project, we had some really key criteria that we wanted to address, and they were making sure we delivered a really high quality product. We also wanted the project to have a real improvement in road user safety. And the intersections that we've upgraded, we wanted to make sure they work really well now and into the future, and also through peak events. To physically fit these 2 roundabouts here, we've had to relocate a significant amount of services. We've relocated power, gas, optic fibre, Telstra and also water. So it's been a significant exercise just to get those services relocated and clear of our construction zone to allow construction to be completed.
It's a big undertaking from a council point of view, being the quantity of concrete and the amount of concrete.
The majority of the Vineyard Roads project has been completed by council in-house construction crews. Using council crews has given us a lot of flexibility in undertaking the construction. We've been able to work around service relocations, work around the events that happen in the area over the last 12 months.
I've been team leader on this project for the last 2 years. It's been a great experience, a good asset for the council that we could tackle these projects again and prove to the RMS that we are capable of doing this type of work.
The biggest achievement we've had on this project is construction of the concrete roundabouts by the in-house construction crews. We undertook a value engineering exercise on these roundabouts to determine the best roundabout treatment, not just based on price. We consider other criteria such as safety, community perception and how the vehicles will work around the roundabout. We've upgraded the road lane widths to 3.5 metres, which is the standard for this kind of volume and this kind of speed environment. We've also provided on-road cycleway in certain sections to ensure that pedestrians and cyclists can use the road. At the roundabout here, we've actually got off-road cycleway and pedestrian access so that people can move through the intersection really safely.
It's also something that's going to reduce our maintenance costs in the long run because we've designed and built something that's got a very long design life.
We've undertaken the construction using RMS quality assurance specifications and that's ensured a really high quality outcome, and I'm really proud of the results we've achieved.
It delivers for the community in terms of road safety, in terms of improved travel.
Both the visitor and the locals will see a vast improvement.
I think the community are very pleased with the result, and that's certainly the feedback we've received. We've seen a noticeable decline in complaints coming to council about the condition of the road, so that's been really pleasing. The team that was created internally works really well, and teamwork played an important part in being able to achieve and deliver on time, on budget, and to a very, very high quality. The team have managed to do that, keeping communication open, letting the community know what's happening, when it's happening, so we've been able to dovetail in with the events that are held here in the vineyards, and working with businesses and property owners to ensure that disruptions are minimised.
As a council, we're so proud of our team that's been on this project.
The spirit of the team has been really strong, and this has been a key contributor to success. I think we're all very proud of the work that the staff have done, and the men here on site have just been exemplary. They've just shown incredible dedication to getting the job done and producing a high quality result.
NRMA would say to Cessnock Council, great job. It's good to see a good result from when you can get funds in to build important infrastructure that our region so much needs. I'd also like to think that it's a stepping stone, that this is a step in the right direction. We know it's tough for local councils to fund that, so we encourage state and federal government to understand that this is a good project, and what do you know, when you get good road infrastructure, it's safer, it reduces congestion, and we'll get many more people to come and visit Wine Country region.